This building hasn't been touched for 5 years, but this week we start taking it apart because it turns out the farm has always had exactly what we needed. We just had to be ready to use it. We have been walking past this building for 5 years, planning it, dreaming about it, not quite ready to touch it. Today that changed, and watching it come down, towels first, then the rafters, felt strange and exciting in equal measure. This is the point of no return, but somewhere in all of that rubble are the stones we need, and for the first time, what we imagined 5 years ago is starting to feel like something real. Hey guys, good morning. I got the microphone right now because it's very windy today, but it's a lovely day as you can see. We're gonna have a really sunny week. Very lucky because it's been horrendous the weather, as you might know already. So today we start the beginning of a milestone, which is taking the front of the house as much as possible, and they just started. And it's because we really need a lot of more stones. I mean, you would think that looking at all of the stones around me, there was enough stones, but actually a lot of them are really uneven. They don't have a flat surface to have on the front to make a wall. So we really need to dismantle the front of the house where the veranda is so we can take apart the stone wall that's below it, okay? So that's the plan, and hopefully it's worthwhile and we have plenty of stones to use for the wall, which is very exciting as well, and that's going to look amazing. But then it also pushes us a bit to do something about this stone house, like you all very excited about, and so are we, but we're just doing things bit by bit. But then it's when we see it like that, it's probably going to be like, oh, we really need to fix it ASAP. But yeah, it's exciting, so I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So Simon is just taking it apart. Now we're gonna reuse any of this stuff. So you alright? No wasps?
So far so good. Haven't even seen a nest yet actually. It's
Oh,
because it's alive in the day, isn't it?
Yeah. I need to start cleaning all that up.
When do you think we're going to use these then? These are going to go like there
Somewhere like that, yeah.
and there eventually.
Yeah, one of these concrete floors.
Just wondering whether we could trim that and just shove them all there.
Yeah, we can do.
We could even that end of the roof's just going to land there anyway, and we just make a pile in the corner.
Yeah, this is actually going to be a heightened placard. So this is going to come up here.
That's going to be a lot higher, is it?
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, so
might as well whack it all in here.
yeah.
So we've just cleared out this whole area, and the reason is because that corner over here is going to be our future barbecue area, and it's actually going to be a little bit raised. Instead of us taking all of the hardcore, which is basically the tiles that came off the floor over there, to our hardcore pile, we're actually just going to save ourselves some time and chuck it on the pile that's going to be raised later. So yes, it's nice when we forward think. Winning later on, I like to say.
Hey, wow, look at that.
Look at that. That's going to be a nice rock for in there.
Yeah, you found the first good rock.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it's the first. One of many. Yeah, yeah.
That must be a bit satisfying.
It's quite satisfying.
So I've come to the back of the land to talk to you, like I always do, to mention something of an update when it comes to the windows and doors and everything. So the tiles, I'm getting there. It's being ordered, which is amazing, and we're getting the salmão 40 by 40 that we asked you in our community post. So thank you so much for your help. It's always nice to have more opinions and input to, you know, to make the right choices. And we'll be getting quotations for the windows, and yeah, for the windows mostly, and they are way our budget. The first one that we got, and I went online and started to find more you know, companies that make windows, and it seems like the PVC windows are actually cheaper than aluminum ones, which I didn't think it was the case. Once you go double glaze and you have the thermal added onto it, which we have to because of regulations, it turns out to be far cheaper to get than PVC. So we're gonna get Cinza, which is grayish color, the same color as the container. We want them to match my mom's design with the quadricula. I did get one quote. It was requested yesterday and he answered today, which is a really good sign. And that's more in our budget, which is so exciting. And they are much closer as well. They're in serpins instead of Coimbra. And then I am waiting for other ones because it's always good to get more quotes. So there is a little bit of a chain reaction going on here. We need to do first the wall, the stone wall inside, in order to render the remainder of the walls, because then it will look like the wall comes out and then it looks more natural. And then you can do the tile so you don't mess up your floor. But in order to do that, we need to take the house down a bit to have more stones to do the wall. So there is a little bit of everything, and then after that, all of that, the windows come in. And I've also ordered some, been trying to find some reclaimed doors, because we do want those to be made of wood, but I haven't been able to find them. And then I found some beautiful ones in Porto, and then the guy didn't really answer me. So I'm gonna try, maybe it's because I was sending texts rather than calling. It's just I get sometimes really embarrassed talking Portuguese. But anyway, I'm gonna try that today and see if we can find them, because they were very beautiful, solid, and quite good price. So, but there is a lot of things going on and they're very exciting. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. If you're enjoying the journey, subscribing is free and genuinely helps us more than you might think. And if you want to go one step further, there's a hype button just below the video. It's YouTube's way of boosting content you love, and it costs nothing. A comment, a like, or sharing this with someone who would enjoy it all makes a huge difference too. We really appreciate every single one of you.
Yeah, in a bit.
Wow.
What's that?
I think it's a diagram on how to dissect a rat or something.
What? A treasure? Maybe it's a treasure map. Yeah. I think it is literally how to skin a rat or something. Maybe we should frame it. What do you guys think?
Richard?
Yeah. Whee! Someone we're going to have lunch.
Yes, and you're coming to have a snack.
A snack, a big snack.
And Jaisa we're inviting as well.
Yes. Simon sometimes doesn't like having lunch with us and we get really offended. So we need to tell. They've been doing a lot of work today, so we need to fuel.
Alright, a minute.
Se le amiche quando llegan.
Canada's got a new
She
toy.
doesn't, yeah, but she doesn't even try and break it apart. She's just like, yeah, taking the rabbit out and
¡Qué linda, mira! ¡Patito!
people. So yeah, it's another morning. We decided to call it early yesterday because it was such a nice day. Andrea's here. She's about to go and hit the gym. And Simon and I are going to carry on working on the front of the veranda.
Leave these here because we probably end up using them.
Alrighty. That's a big one. Wow, it's amazing that's... Oh, I suppose it's being held up like that.
Amazing what?
That rafter is still being held up.
Which one?
That one. It's just
Yeah,
sticking out.
Just that there.
Yeah.
Right, if that goes down, it
Yeah, you want that out before, otherwise it might poke out the roof.
Yeah. I might have to split it like the others. That back was really rotten as well. Right, it's kind of out.
Careful, yeah.
I think we'll give it a thump from the back. See what happens.
Oh,
It's going to be more spectacular.
yeah. We could have like the Mr. Bombastic Fantastic.
I pulled that way, that whole chunk of wall.
Oh no, let's not do that. Hey! Dun 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 dun!
There you got your sunny there.
I finally somewhere where I can pose.
Somewhere you can work on the town.
Oh, yes. Basically, we're taking some of the tiles that we saved from a previous demolition, and Simon's just fixing this wall head over here. So, almost fell down the stairs there. So right now we're actually picking up some of the old tiles that we saved from before, because this wall head over here, I don't think we're going to tackle that main part of the house until at least a year or two. We've got some big plans for the front, which I'll tell you about. But right now we're just trying to save this so the rain doesn't penetrate it and weaken this wall, because it's a really good wall. So guys, you can see the brick wall on top there. it's not tied into anything. It's literally just floating on top of the stone wall, which is not tied into anything either. So yeah, we're going to start taking off this whole wall. And luckily we've got a hardcore pile over here because we need hardcore there. So very convenient. Okay, so I'm going to almost finish tidying up all the wood. And let's get wrecking.
It's getting very sketchy, the floor here.
So would you just be super careful?
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. Hang on, wait.
Yeah.
Ganella, we trusted you. Go away. Okay, carry on.
Maybe the big guns.
Yeah, did I get a big one?
Yeah.
Alright. Cheers. No. Go away. Run. I like it.
I'm expecting it to fall because it sort of
Okay,
wobbles
careful,
where
right,
it's on the
go.
wall.
Canella. Go. Run. Careful.
Yeah, that's stopping.
Canella, come on, man. Seriously. How are you up again? Naughty. Go. Hey, careful. Come on.
I think I'm just going to stop because every time I stop half swing, it's knackering.
Yeah, no, I bet. I'm going to try and get her inside. Alright, she's secure.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, glad that wall didn't
Yeah, me too.
break.
Well, it's lucky they didn't tie it in.
Really, yeah, 'cause it's not the strongest of things. You definitely want to get some cement or lime on top of that for the winter.
Yeah, yeah. Brilliant.
Cool.
Next phase.
Aye. Aye, lad. First time the donkey hole's going to see sunlight in the last, whatever,
Yeah.
100 years.
The donkey hole will have its glory once more.
What, you going to get a donkey?
Well, we're going to make it a glory hole.
What hole?
A glory hole.
Glory. Caramba.
So I'm having him here having some breakfast after the gym, and I'm going to make them some smoothies, and I'm going to feed my sourdough starter as well, which I'm gonna start making again because this cost me 89 cents to make the bread, each bread loaf. And here, like half a bread loaf costs like €2 or something, so I really should start doing that again. And then I'm going to show you how it's looking now, which is amazing. It's such a different perspective how everything looks right now. It's really exciting, but also be like, oh my god, there's so much to do. I'm going to show you now, actually, because it looks so different. Look at that!
Yeah, this part was really rotten.
Yeah, that part, that was really rotten, yeah.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, it's all rotten, but yeah. How are we going to get them from the ladder?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, look.
Wow.
Really be careful where you walk.
What are we gonna do with that big piece of wood? It's not really workable, isn't it?
No, well, if you don't do anything, I'll log it for firewood.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Woo! Are you okay? So, they've taken all of that out.
Well, this end's pretty strong, I think.
Yeah.
They're not that strong.
And just in under 24 hours, the veranda was gone.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Andrea.
That's okay.
Super. Excellent, thanks.
Well done. Is it alright? I didn't try it.
Delicious. Really refreshing.
Oh, cool. Banana, acai, and
Strawberry?
strawberry.
Excellent. Lovely.
Nothing for canela.
So yeah,
Okay.
for those that are interested,
Oh yeah.
that's what happens to the ends of these wooden beams when they build like this.
Oh,
And
they
they
just turn
sit
to
them in
mush.
clay that stays damp for a lot of the year.
Hang on, let me get a bit of more of a close up. Look at that.
Yeah, that's because it sits in the clay, so it slowly rots away. Although it might have been there for,
Could have been there for a long time. I'd
Yeah.
say at least 1960s.
yeah, I'd say it's probably chestnut castanea now.
Wow. Cool. So now we are moving. We're doing away with this lovely piece of wood. Served its purpose.
Okay,
Okie dokie. Should we do it?
it's unplanned, but I'm going to push that down there, yeah?
Yeah. Do you want me to push the other side or we do it one side?
I'll just push it.
Okay, you go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're taking that wall down, aren't we?
Ah, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah?
Yep, go
Happy?
for it. Yep.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
Brilliant.
That was graceful-ish.
It was very graceful.
Okay. Gonna have to split the end of that one again.
Wow, that's changed.
Yeah. Suddenly got big. We'll
Yeah,
just
man.
leave that there and I'll log that in place, yeah?
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Yeah,
carry
that's
it
a
anywhere if you want.
for sure. That's a
Or
good
is it
idea.
way there?
Or we can move it down here
Yeah, maybe that's
or something,
better.
or down
Just
there.
drop it
So I came back and the main beam is gone. I'm a bit sad. And yeah, it's getting there. I was talking to my mom. My mom is, by the way, visiting her brother. She's been gone for a while, but she's having a great time. And yeah, this is how it looks. Well done.
Yeah, success.
Success. And then what's the next bit?
Clear up and unpick that wall.
Oh.
Yeah. We want the rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
There's some lovely rock there. And in the staircase.
Those corner ones are really lovely. Ah, and the staircase will have a lot of
Staircase, not the
rocks.
best of them, actually, in the inside corner.
Oh, let's have a look.
Yeah. It's got one I'm very keen on.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Top one. Well, not
If-
the top one, yeah, that long one there. Watch out for nails.
Watch out for nails. Okay, so here we have the stairs which are gonna go, and I think he's talking about this one here, which looks amazing. It's a really lovely corner. Yeah, so we're gonna reuse a lot of these rocks, and over here we have another set of really good rocks. It's so weird to see it like this.
Link to that camera.
Excellent.
Yeah, is it? Well, you got too much of the weight. Drop it. Well, yeah. It's easier for me to get the weight a bit lower and harder for you. Just, yeah, see if you can find a nail. Oh, look at that. Jesus nail.
Wow, that is...
Hang on, we're going to catch the electricity.
That's what I was worried about. Do you want that end and I'll... That is really heavy. It is really heavy, yeah. Do we have to drag it?
Why don't you put a...
Hang on. Oh, dude. What the
Well, it
hell?
might be easier with one than two because it's really awkward for the second person to get it anywhere.
So we're trying to get it in the corner.
I told you that last time, didn't I? Right.
Yeah, they were the roof from this area, aren't they?
Are you going to get the last of this wood or do you want me to?
Well, let's just try and drag it all out and we can sort it out.
I'll chuck
Shall we
it.
use the rake or something? Yeah, should we keep it then? We'll put it over there.
I think we should just chuck it on there for
as well,
now.
If you want to roll this rocks down, you could use that.
Also,
Yeah.
for the big ones, yeah. And we might be able to use it for shuttering concrete for your placards
Yeah.
because it looks reasonably strong. You're all watching your work, Omar.
He's very knackered as well.
Yeah, so Ricky's so good at this stuff.
You're very good with the shovel.
No thanks, Jack, nothing. He's on fire today.
Hey Omar, you listening?
We're praising your shovel work.
Well, you know.
You're a natural.
Comes from a long line of shovelers.
Apologies for my not perfect kitchen, all super clean, but it's a small space and for some reason it's always a little bit difficult to keep clean sometimes. Well, that was a very nice lunch we just had and quite productive. It's very nice to be taking that wall down and seeing the house, and we need a lot of stones. But I really wanted to talk to you guys about something very important. We have a stream of birthdays coming on. We have, when this video comes out, it's gonna be on Saturday, so that's my dad's birthday. And if you guys know, my dad passed away a while ago, about 4 years ago. So, and then it's my birthday on the 2nd, and then it's Simon's birthday on the 3rd. We have birthdays very close to each other. But I thought it might be interesting because to organize something nice for Simon that you guys can be part of. And if you guys know, Simon loves his motorbikes. That's like his passion. His main hobby is to go and do motorcycling rides, and Portugal is like the best, one of the best places in Europe to do that because there's a lot of amazing off-roading to do. That's what he does like on weekends when he's not working. So he's here Monday to Friday, and then on weekends he's working on his bikes because he loves doing that. Like, and he's actually also, as you would expect, a mechanic, so he's very good at mechanics as well. But I really wanted to organize something that you guys could be part of, and he really needs to fix his bike, the one that you saw last week, the green one, and there's a lot of things that need to happen to it. He hasn't been able to do it, so I thought it might be interesting to organize like a fund, so you guys, you know, maybe you like to be part of giving him a birthday present because you all appreciate him so much, and then, you know, so it could be a contribution for him to fix his bike. So yeah, I thought that might be a good idea. So I'm going to leave the link in the description below, and also I'm going to leave a QR code just here so you can scan with your phone. So as you would do to take a photo, you can just place it on the television and it will read your camera that QR code. Otherwise, it's in the description, and you can, you know, donate a birthday present for him so he can fix his bike. So I think it would be really cool. And the idea is to do a barbecue as well. We either do it on my birthday, it will probably be on his birthday because it's gonna be next Friday, I believe, and it's a day off, so the kids won't be at school, and then we can have a nice day together, and it's gonna be really sunny and beautiful. So yeah, so I hope you don't mind that. I think it's a really good idea, and then and you can all be part of it because you all really love his work, and he deserves to go on his motorbike sooner rather than later. I think it's mechanical things, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna like sneakily ask him, and then I put it on the description in the page with where you can donate. I have been trying to ask him but I don't want him to know, because I don't think he will probably say no if I ask him, can I do the donation thing? He'll probably like, no, don't do it. I understand why, but anyway, just wanted to like fill you in.
These are some of the bad boys, but they're big, aren't they?
They are. I mean, we can always
Chop
them
them. Yeah,
make them a
totally.
bit smaller.
I'm picking the wall.
Yeah.
Oh
So we're
wow.
going clay this side, and then rocks over there.
Oh yeah, look
Yeah,
at
we've
that.
got a ramp for the big rocks so they don't break when they hit the floor. Try and keep the clay out of that hard corner.
Ah, okay. It's really sunny now.
Yeah.
Wow, there's loads of bees.
That's a nice and usable one. Good face
Oh
on
yeah.
it.
There's lots of usable.
Yeah, most of that is, all of that is, most of that is. So.
Oh wow, great.
Okay, so we bought some wood a couple of weeks ago, probably a week and a half ago, and it was very, very wet. It was very unseasoned, so we've had it here drying, and basically the idea is to do shell sugibang, which is this black kind of coating. I'm sure if you've been watching the channel, you're very aware of all the shell sugibang we do in this channel. So I'm going to give it a go, and if it doesn't work, I'll give it another week for it to dry out a little bit, because at the moment we need to conserve our gas. Alright, I'm going to get some fire. Need some fire.
There's lots of birds around here. So Simon is doing a mix to do some of the stonework over here. So he's starting to do that. So we have a little bit more prepared for when the tiles goes in. And then the rest will follow, but probably much later.
We'll go. So we're going to put that in there. And then pack lots of bits in underneath it to give it stability. In fact, it's probably better off like that.
This is my favourite part. That wasn't very impressive. Behind there, bit cement in between them,
Yeah.
and then build the rocks up behind it. It's ain't across the way on top. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty.
What's that behind it?
So I'm gonna here and take some of the weight.
We're going to tip the barrow, yeah?
Yeah.
That's all right, mate.
You sure?
Yep. I don't want it to go fire. Okay, to the barrow removal. Alright. Just better that leg back. Barrow.
Oh no. Oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
finished.
it's all unattached here. This is all gone.
Yeah, no. I don't think that's safe anymore. The wheel. We can make a wheelbarrow. A what? A planter.
So that you put it on the land.
Oh yeah.
Savour all the good things it gives forever.
Alright. So what should we do now? Which is the bottom?
This.
Oh,
Yeah.
And which is the front?
So what I'm going to do.
the one against the
There's
wall.
no easy way to do it, so this is the way.
Can I help you? Yeah, no,
Hang on,
this can be in the way.
well, I just doing it yet. So,
Yeah. It's all happening over here.
hello, banana. Wash off to try and work out what we've mostly got, but
There's some good ones though.
there is some good ones, yeah. I could probably do it if you stop it, give a bit of help,
Yeah.
and stop it going this way.
Alright.
And obviously, look, these rocks will try and fall out because I only did them yesterday. Yeah, keep that out that way. Yeah.
Right.
Bring it back to me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just take a breather there because it's not really well, is it?
Yeah.
Right, can you hold it up, right?
Yeah.
I won't come that way because otherwise it will damage this rock or come loose.
Okay, a bit more then.
Because the thing with this rock is, right, look over there. That rock's not that deep. That's the problem. I'm just going to go for it. Right, lean it over slowly. I'll stop the bottle from popping out. That's it, let it go. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to take the weight of the body. Hey, listen to that. Right, that's where I want him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You go?
absolutely. I
You
can
happy?
handle it from there. I've got to get some ink in there and stuff.
Ah, brilliant. It works.
Look, we only loosened one rock.
Hey.
That's good. I thought they would all start.
I always have a shadow now. She's just there all the time. So it's really amazing to see the building like this. It's very exciting actually because it's gonna force us to now do something about it. But it's amazing how it all makes sense. I think it was Omar, because basically what happened was that Simon was saying that a lot of the stones we had at the back are not very usable, and we're like, oh no, we need to go and find a place to get them, maybe a ruin nearby, because we need to use the same sort of stones so it doesn't look all mismatched. But then Omar was like, why don't we just take down this wall, and it needs to happen anyway eventually. And it turned out to be the perfect solution because we were using the stones for that beautiful wall we're building inside. So the property has given us so much of the materials we're reusing. We save loads of money, and it's also quite poetic as well to use the farm's own materials. So it's always been here, like the windowsills, for example, from the Ada, which is being rebuilt as well. So it's amazing, and a lot of the stones are perfect. They're all beautiful and perfect to work with. And sadly the stairs will go because unfortunately we don't want the stairs here. We're gonna have a bigger veranda, and it's just gonna give us much more room and a view to look at, and all the animals are waiting for me to feed them. So yeah, it's amazing. It's going really well. We're building something very beautiful here, and we're so lucky to have Simon. And he sometimes makes me feel a little bit like, that you see a lot of people online building their own houses, and it's not really us, Omar and I, doing it. But we're really blessed that we have someone so good at it doing this, and I think that's a very important part, that we have someone very, very skilled building us a house. That happens to be my brother-in-law. But it makes me feel a bit like a fraud sometimes when it comes to like YouTube, because you see all of these inspirational couples building their own stuff. But maybe if we were doing something much smaller scale, but at the same time we love what we're doing here, and we we wouldn't have any other way, because it's just gonna be here forever, and it's being done with a lot of love from Omar with his thoughts and his ideas, and Simon with the way that he has built everything. So yeah, I think it's a beautiful team in many ways, and we're very grateful for it, I have to say. So yeah, getting a bit nostalgic here, I'm really sorry. I think also it's because my dad's birthday is coming on Saturday, and I think I can finally start looking at it with a bit more happiness rather than sadness. And I think we're gonna do something together, my sister and I. My mom is gonna be with her brother, and celebrate his life, because life is always worth celebrating, even though some of them are not here physically.
Before, we took a break from the farm to see a local reenactment of the Battle of Salvaged. It's a piece of history from 1811 during the Peninsular War, when the British and Portuguese joined forces to push back the French invasion. There was a market, plenty of churros, and a great firework display to end the night. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this update, and we'll see you next week.